Hello, welcome back to Pink Ivy Media. I welcome you especially to my channel. How are you guys doing today? What's happening at your side? Happy new month to you guys, and please give this video a thumbs up and then subscribe to this channel. Share this video and like it. Thank you very much. Very quickly is about the royals, the Ooni of Ife's palace, and what happened at this point is that Olori Mariam and Olori Elizabeth, they scatter the palace. So, hey, my correct people, it's not a small thing. No, they say it's not small fight that these people fought. They fought so much like they put their legs in one shoe. And the palace was catching fire, smoke everywhere for this particular case. Now, the Olori Mariam, we heard that that's the big mama in the house. You know how she is. She's taking every authority to her hands, and all of those things she's just doing, showing herself in the palace. She went to tell the one of the iyagba in the palace that it looks like Olori Elizabeth has a child somewhere. That is that's the gist that she went to tell this iyagba. This is an alleged story. Please, you guys should take this gist as an alleged story. So this iyagba in question, she's called Opeyemi, and not Dr. Elizabeth Opeyemi. She's a woman, an elderly woman who has been in the palace for so many years now. And from what we heard, allegedly, they said this woman, she's someone who can gossip like, she's a container. She has container of gossip in her tent. Like when you land there, you will get your own share. Like you have your own copy. You will grab your copy from there. That is what Olori Mariam went to put in her container, gossip. That's what she went to tell her, and she went to meet her that she heard somehow that Olori Elizabeth has a child somewhere that she's hiding from everybody to know about it. You guys know as gossip things used to be now. Gossip, the person that you gossip to, you will not even expect that the person will carry it and go and tell the other person. It shocked her when this particular iyagba went and tell the main source of this gossip, like the topic of this gossip. The woman took herself and went and meet Olori Elizabeth, and then pass this message to Olori Elizabeth as if Olori Mariam sent her to go and tell Olori Elizabeth. They say when this gist got to Olori Elizabeth, hey, that she was so angry with Olori Mariam, and then she went to meet her, and then they were quarreling, abusing themselves, saying all sorts of things that are not supposed to be heard of from them as queens. And Olori Elizabeth went on ahead to say she thought she will find solace in this place. She thought she will see them like sisters, families in this place, but she doesn't know why is it that the Olori Mariam is selling her out at this point. That if there is anything she heard and she's not convinced about, is it not right that she tell her about it to investigate it from her before going to say it to this particular woman, the woman that and as these gist have got to this woman, so trust her, this gist will escalate, like it will reach everybody's ears, and the talk goes on, and Olori Elizabeth wouldn't give up. She will bounce back at Olori Mariam. Olori Mariam will not give up. She will bounce back at Olori Elizabeth, and she did. And then she started like, did you hear it from my mouth? Did you see me telling her? And all of those kind of deniers. But Olori Elizabeth was like, if you never said it, they wouldn't have brought it to me to say. All the while, nothing like that has happened. And they kept on exchanging words, and it led to a lot of abusing, like they were abusing themselves concerning this particular case. So when Olori Elizabeth went on ahead to report this case to Ooni of Ife, and when it get to the Ooni of Ife was like, why should Olori Mariam do this? That is very bad of her to have done that. That if she hear anything of such, she's supposed to come and meet him and tell him about what she had, and then him as the head of the family will call Olori Elizabeth and ask her of such thing, but she never did. Rather, she went to go and be gossiping around, and that is bad for her as a queen. That he did not expect this from Olori Mariam, and then Olori Mariam was upset that the Ooni of Ife scolded her about this whole thing. So my correct people. So what happened at this place is that Olori Mariam was just looking for every means that he would like maybe spoil her name, or what's the aim of her doing this? Me, I did not just get it. I did not just get the whole gist why she should go on ahead and say this, because even at that time when they were exchanging words, Olori Elizabeth told her that if even if I have a child in any place, how does that concerns you? Like, what's your problem about that? You wouldn't leave me and my life alone. If I have a child, I have no child. You guys have nothing to do about that. So you got to just keep your space. If that's the case, that you people don't watch yourself, like you don't fight for, like we the Oloris, we cannot fight for ourselves. Rather, we go to tell bad story about ourselves is very bad. And then the thoughts goes on and on like that before the Ooni of Ife came to settle them, and the gbasgbos in the palace between those women stopped at that particular day that we heard allegedly. So that's the gist, my correct people. Give this video comment if you have any. Thank you.